welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for today's pre-match press conference with Zimbabwe captain Sikandar Raza. Sikandar, thank you so much for your time today. Are you guys back down on earth after that massive win against Australia? And how has the preparation been going ahead of your next match against Ireland?
I think we never left Earth anyway, because we know this is just part of that journey that we came and the goals that we set. So yes, it is true that on the day of the game, the boys enjoyed with the fans and the families that have come over.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a very chilled evening, but we always knew that there's a next game, and that becomes the most important game, and hopefully we get a good result, and then the next game becomes the most important game. Those victories that we have had so far will count for nothing, especially if there's a slip up now. So everybody remains very focused. We've had a traveling day yesterday and a rest day. Today we have trained really well today, so really happy with how boys have gone about their business. So yeah, tomorrow for me is just another game, but probably the most important game.
Have you had an opportunity to have a look at the wicket and to assess the conditions?
We cannot assess the conditions, but we've had a look at the wicket. We understand the wicket candy is slightly different. We understand the different challenges that comes with our wicket, the altitude, the travelling of the ball, how the ball comes on, and all those notes that we have made from the past experiences. Plus the good thing is there's a game tonight, and we're playing on the same wicket, so that game should help us or give us a little bit more grey areas that we need to cover, and then yes, I think in my head the picture will be very clear after I watch the game.
Have you guys had a conversation around what the team is going to look like for tomorrow? If you're able to say anything.
I can. So of course we've got a few combinations in our head. Like I said, the last part of that puzzle will be solved once we see the game today.
Hi. The fast bowlers for you have been excellent in this tournament so far. Tell us about how happy you are with the job they've done.
They have been good for a long time. So Blessing, Garava, Brad, even Maposa when he's given the opportunity. It has taken us a long time to get the comms right. We've been on this journey for the last 18 odd months trying different combinations, and then when we found what we think will help us and suit us in these conditions, we stuck with them for the last 9 odd months. I mean, Blessing and Garava picked themselves as well. Brad was injured, but he came back and he has taken those ranks as a third seamer with performances that I don't even think so I can sum him up in words, because he has been a real addition, a great addition to our bowling lineup as well. So, you know, all the seamers are doing really well. It's nice how they're going about their job as well. And I'm praying and hoping that they will keep having more success as the tournament goes on.
And you've had the perfect start to the tournament. Does the next 2 games bring a slightly different pressure with that sort of qualification hopes on the horizon?
Yeah, certainly it does. I think I said that in the huddle today, that it's a lovely position to be in. But for me, the fact that we always said that at the start as well, we're going to take one game at a time. Fine, we've had 2 results. Fine, the world is talking about Zimbabwe. It is great. But let them do all the talking for us. The next game becomes the most important game, and hopefully, like I said, we get a good result out of the game. The game after that becomes the most important game. The beauty of these ICC events are that every game you practically feel is a knockout game. And I think it's great for our own mental toughness and growth as well, how well we handle our own expectations rather than what the world wants from us. So yeah, but you know, you get excited when the destination looks closer. I think for me the biggest challenge is for myself and the team is to try and stay with the present and just not get too excited with what lies ahead, as long as we can focus what's right in front of us.
And like you say there, everyone's talking about Zimbabwe now in a positive way. As you well know, performing on this stage can be life-changing for some of the guys in the team, can't it?
Yeah, certainly. Once we qualified, if you remember, I gave that interview to ICC as well, that ICC events change lives in every way, whether that is recognition, whether there is fame, whether that is financial, respect, whichever way you look at it. Once you do well in ICC events against any team that comes here, because to get to the World Cup there has been a lot of countries playing the qualifying rounds to get to the top 20, so the top 20 teams are here now. So once you do well, irrespective of whichever country, you get a lot of recognition and everything that comes with it. So yeah, it is life-changing, and hopefully we can keep writing our own history and keep going further than we ever went in our history. And that means we'll achieve what we wanted to achieve and get more recognition, the respect that I think we here for anyway.
And just last one from me. You're obviously a very talented side. Being around the squad at training and in the matches, you look like a side that fits together and knows their roles well, and that's gone perfectly for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, certainly. And I think that is because we have stuck with the same side for a long time. If you look at it, there hasn't been a lot of so-called great performances, but once we identify that these are the boys that are going to take us forward, the selection panel and the board and the captain took a lot of sticks sometimes as well. But in our head, in my heart, and in my mind, and along with the selection and the board as well, we got together on one page and we knew it that this group of boys is the way forward. And I think it took us some time, as you rightly said, but now I think the roles are clear to everybody, whether you're a bowler, whether you're a batter, whether you're a finisher, top order, middle over, whichever. So everything becomes clear. Once you have that, I think it brings calmness, and with calmness you can make a better decision out on the park.
Thank you.
And a final one for me, the matches are quite closely packed up in terms of the schedule. What are some of the advantages and the disadvantages of that?
The advantage is that sometimes when you're winning, the flow is there, the momentum is there, and you want to play again and again. The disadvantages are with these conditions, the body doesn't recover as well, so you want to do something, but sometimes it gets tougher to achieve that, whether you're a batter or a bowler. So they're good you take good with bad, but I think playing in these ICC is just not about the battle of skills, but I think it's also the rest of the things that comes with it, the conditions, the weather, the traveling. So yeah, it's pro and con, and it's happening to every team as well. So I think it has been very well balanced schedule for all the teams.
Would you prefer a few more days in between, or quite happy with the way that things are?
We would just prefer to keep winning.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.